Good morning everyone. Again, welcome to SPS online classes. And last topic we will discuss on average speed. The last time we will discuss on average speed and I am trying to solve a questions. After that we will continue with these questions. The first of all, the average speed, as we know that the total distance traveled by the total time taken. The formula is that the average speed will be equals to, that means कि v AB equals to s1 plus s2 by t1 plus t2. That is the formula. That is the formula of average speed. That is the formula of average speed. After that, that is the formula of average speed. After that, so we should first of all find the time taken. Find the time taken to the car for this distance with the speed of this. So basically time I don't have. T equals to what? Basically distance will be equals to speed into time. Speed into time. That means the time t will be equals to t1 will be equals to distance. That means s1 by speed v1. From the formula I can write this. The distance will be equals to s1 and speed will be equals to v1. So t1 will be equals to s1 by v1. Put the value. So 30 will be equals to 40. 30 by 40. That means distance s1 is 30 and v1 is 40 kilometer. That means 3 by 4 hour. T1 will be equals to, therefore T1 will be equals to 3 by 4 hour for the half of the path. That means for the half of the path. For half of the path, that means for C to B. That means C to B. So S2 will be equals to 30 kilometer is the same, and V2 will be equals to 20 kilometer per hour, and T2 equals to I don't have. So similarly, T2 T2 will be equals to, that means time 2 will be equals to distance by speed. The distance S2 by V2. So S2 is here 30 kilometer and V2 is here 20. That means 3 by 2 hour. Therefore, T2 will be equals to 3 by 2 hour. T2 will be equals to 3 by 2 hour. Now, putting these values in the formula. That means कि AB will be equals to S1 plus S2. That means 30 plus 30 by T1. So T1 that means T1 plus T2. T1 that means 3 by 4 plus T2 that means 3 by 2. So 30 plus 30 that means 60. 30 plus 30 that means 60, or 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6. That means 3, 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4, and 3 to the 6. 4 1 to 4, and 4 into 3, 3. So after that, it will be equal to, ये बताएगा आपका 60 by 9 by 4. 60 by 9 by 4. 60 by 9 by 4. So that means 60 into 4 by 9. That means 240 by 9. This is a 9. 80. That means 80 by 3 kilometer per hour. So therefore, our answer is the average speed of the car is. That means we can write that average speed of the car is. Average speed of the car is 80 by 3 kilometer per hour. The average speed of the car is 80 by 3 kilometer per hour. Similarly, rest of the questions you can solve by this method. We will discuss the second numerical from your NCRT book. From your NCRT book. Example number 8.2. Example number 8.2. Example number 8.2 NCERT. NCERT. The odometer of a car. The odometer of a car. The odometer of a car. The odometer of a car reads, the odometer of a car reads 22,000 kilometer at the start of the tree, tree. A start of the tree, that means before the moving, that means initial distance, that means when the car is moving, when the car is get ready to move, in that case the distance shows the odometer 2000 kilometer. And 2400 kilometer at the end of the tree, that means the odometer shows 2400 kilometer at the end of the tree, that means when the car is stopped, that means in that time the odometer shows 2400 total distance 2400 kilometer. If the tree took 8 hours, that means the distance 2000 to 2400, that means this distance is covered by the car, this distance is covered by the vehicle in 8 hours, that means this distance 2000 kilometer and odometer shows and shows 2400 kilometer A to B. That means a car reaches 200 kilometer at the start of the trip and 2400 kilometer at the end of the trip. At the end of the trip, if the trip took 8 hours, that means the distance 400. The distance covered, the vehicle in 8 hours. After that, calculate the average speed. Calculate the average speed. Calculate the average speed in kilometer per hour and meter per second. Let me explain one more time. It is odometer of a car. Odometer is a device which is used to measure the distance in a vehicle. What is odometer? That means odometer is a device which is used to measure the distance in a vehicle. The odometer of a car reached 2000. That means initial stage पे odometer measure करता है 2000 किलोमीटर and final stage पे measure करता है 2400 किलोमीटर. और इस distance को travel करने में, that means the distance को travel करने में it takes 8 hours. This takes 8 hours. After that, calculate the calculated average speed kilometer per hour in kilometer per hour and in meter per second. What is questions? What is odometer? What is odometer? What is odometer? Before that, mention this point on your notebook. What is odometer? What is odometer? Answer: odometer. Odometer is a device. Odometer is a device which is used to measure, which is used in automobiles, which is used in automobiles for measuring the distance, for measuring the distance. For measuring the distance. That means odometer is a device which is used in automobiles for measuring the distance. Yeah, odometer is a device which is used to measure the distance in vehicles. Odometer is a device which is used to measure, a distance, in vehicles or automobiles. This is a simple definition of odometer. Odometer is a device which is used to measure the distance in a vehicles or automobiles. Come to the questions. The total distance in that case, total distance in that case, that means 2400 minus 2000. That means 400 kilometer. Total distance covered by the car, 2400 minus 2000, it will be equals to 400 kilometer. Total time taken by the car, that means 8 hours. That means 8 hours. From the formula, average speed VA will be equals to total distance travel by total time taken. That means the total distance will be equals to 400 kilometer and total time will be equals to 8 hours. That means 8 divided by 400, at least 50. Therefore, VAB, that means of car, average velocity of the car 50 kilometer per hour is the answer. Average velocity of the car is 50 kilometer per hour. So that means the value is in kilometer per hour. Now you should find the average speed in meter per second. We should change the kilometer per hour into meter per second. We should change the kilometer per hour into meter per second. That means in meter per second. So VAB will be equals to 50 kilometer per hour. Or this can be written as 50 kilometer per hour. Both have same meaning. So 50 into, I told you last classes कि how to change meter per second into kilometer per hour. So similarly, kilometer, that means 1000 divided by 1 hour will be equal to 3600 second. This cancel 580. That means 50 should be multiplied by 5 by 80. 50 should be multiplied by 5 by 80. That means 925. So 125 by 9. 125 by 9. So therefore VAB will be equal to 125 by 9 meter per second. This can be written as 125 by 9 meter per second is the answer. So I think after this calculation you can solve all these questions which is belongs to this category. That means कि average speed से related जो भी questions होगा, I think you can solve it. You can solve it. Second topic is velocity. Second term is velocity. What is velocity? The first of all we will define velocity. After that we will discuss further. Velocity. The second topic is our velocity. The velocity is defined. So first of all we will write the definition of velocity. So velocity is defined as it is the ratio of change of displacement by time taken. तो इसको हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? सबसे पहले इसका डिफिनेशन लिखेंगे, आफ्टर दैट फिर इस रिलेटेड और सारी चीजों को लिखेंगे. वेलोसिटी may be defined as the change of displacement per unit time. Velocity may be defined as change of displacement per unit time. Velocity may be defined as change of displacement per unit time is called velocity. Change of displacement per unit time is called velocity. Or it can be defined as, in other words, the distance traveled. Velocity may be defined as change of displacement per unit time. Change of displacement, that means displacement. Displacement is a vector quantity. That means velocity also is a vector quantity. Velocity or this can be defined as the distance traveled by the body, the distance traveled by the body per unit time. Distance traveled by the body per unit time in a specific direction, in a particular direction, in a particular direction. Particular direction is called velocity. That means the displacement is changing with respect to time in a particular direction. That means it's slightly different as speed. Speed can change of distance distance traveled by per unit time, distance traveled by the body per unit time is equal to speed. In that case, direction is not mentioned, but in that case, velocity direction is mentioned. That means displacement changing. Displacement changes with respect to time in a fixed direction. North, south, east, west. In that case, the direction is mentioned. After the statement, we can say that the velocity is a vector quantity because it has magnitude as well as direction. Before that, let's one more time. The velocity may be defined as change of displacement per unit time. Change of displacement per unit time is called velocity, or the distance traveled by the body. The distance traveled by the body per unit time in a specific direction is called velocity. जब किसी बॉडी के द्वारा किसी खास डायरेक्शन में मेरा डिस्प्लेसमेंट चेंज होगा, दैट मींस एज अ डिस्टेंस जब डिस्प्लेसमेंट चेंज होगा उस पार्टिकुलर चीज को बोलेंगे हम लोग वेलोसिटी. उसको क्या बोलेंगे? वेलोसिटी. So velocity is a vector quantity. Velocity is a vector quantity. The unit of velocity, the change of displacement, the direction of velocity in the direction of change of displacement. Velocity is a vector quantity. Mathematically, velocity change of displacement per unit time. Velocity change of displacement per unit time. That means displacement by time. The velocity mathematically may be defined as velocity will be equals to change of displacement by time. That means something is changing with respect to time. Each and everything is changes with respect to time. That means velocity displacement is changes with respect to time. Displacement, that means, is a straight line. Like a straight line, that means shortest distance between 2 points. In a displacement may be defined as, I told you earlier in the previous classes, displacement may be defined as the shortest distance between 2 points. It's called displacement. That means in that case, displacement changes with respect to time. It's called velocity. Displacement changes with respect to time. It's called velocity. It's called velocity. So that means it is denoted by velocity is denoted by v. Velocity is denoted by v. So v will be equals to displacement by time. So v will be equal to displacement by time. Displacement is denoted by s and time is denoted by t. Time is denoted by t. That means mathematically displacement denoted by s and time is denoted by t. So mathematically velocity will be equal to s by t. That means displacement by time is the mathematical formula for the velocity. The velocity is the ratio of change of displacement with respect to time. Velocity is may be defined as change of displacement per unit time. Simply, change of displacement per unit time is called velocity. From this statement, from this mathematical formula, we can write that the definition of velocity: change of displacement per unit time. Change of displacement change of displacement per unit time. Unit time. Change of displacement per unit time is called velocity. That means velocity change of displacement per unit time is called velocity. मेरा क्या कर रहा है, velocity change कर रहा है, मेरा displacement change कर रहा है टाइम के साथ. जब मेरा displacement टाइम के साथ change करेगा तो वो मेरा क्या करेगा, velocity देगा. That means when the displacement changes with respect to time, it gives velocity. It gives velocity. Unit of velocity. Unit of velocity. Unit of velocity. Unit of velocity. So v will be equals to s by t. So as in SI unit system. It is s. That means as a distance. Displacement as a distance. That means s will be measured in meter and t will be measured in second. That means v will be equals to meter by second. That means meter per second or meter per second, like that. The unit of speed or velocity is similar. The unit of speed or velocity is similar, but slight difference. Speed is a scalar quantity. Velocity is a vector quantity. Speed has only magnitude, but velocity has magnitude as well as direction. Basically, unit of velocity is meter per second in SI. The bigger unit of velocity may be written as kilometer per hour. Bigger unit of velocity may be written as kilometer per hour, and smaller unit of velocity may be written as centimeter per second. Maybe in CGS. In CGS unit system. In CGS unit system, velocity of unit v will be equals to. That means in that case, s will be measured in centimeter. As that means length, distance, length. The length is measured in that unit system in centimeter, and time is always second. Now centimeter by second. Centimeter by second. So v will be equals to centimeter by second. That means centimeter per second, or this can be written as centimeter per second. The velocity of unit of velocity in CGS. Unit of velocity in CGS, centimeter per second or centimeter per second. Both have same meaning. The bigger unit, unit of velocity is, the bigger unit of velocity is kilometer per hour. The smaller unit of velocity is the smaller unit of velocity is centimeter per second or centimeter per second, maybe like that. So both are same meaning. The bigger unit of velocity is kilometer per hour, also written as this. So kilometer per hour or centimeter per second. The bigger unit of velocity is kilometer per hour, and smaller unit of velocity is centimeter per second. Some memorable point, some notes. Rest of the topic we will discuss our next class. So I am going to stop my class. I think it's enough for today. I will give you some questions to solve as a homework from your NCRT book. After solve these questions, you can send me on WhatsApp. So thank you for your time, and please continue with us. If you can't understand all these things, you can text me. He said this particular things cannot be understand during the class. I will explain all these things more than 2-3 times. More than 2-3 times. I will try to understand all these things. So please, if you're not getting my points, yeah, if you not getting my words, you can text me, sir, this particular point we can't understand. Sir, this particular line we cannot understand. Sir, this particular line you can't able to explain briefly. I will try my best. So please solve all these questions which is given by homework. That means जो भी चीजें आपको homework में दिया जाता है, तो I think you should solve all these questions and please write down on your notebook. All these things, please write down on your notebook. So thank you for watching this video, and